It is 3:08 p.m. and I'm convening the meeting of the Balcones Heights Economic Development Corporation. Notice is hereby given that the above called meeting of the Economic Development Corporation Type B to consider and act upon any lawful subject which may come before said meeting, including, among others, the following items to be discussed and acted upon. Call to order and recording of quorum. I see that there are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 members of the committee here present. So we have a quorum and we can conduct business. Let's see here. Public comment period.
There's no one signed up for that.
No one has signed up. Thank you for that, Joe. Presentations. Community development updates.
Afternoon. Just to quickly go over, there's 4 new certificate of occupancies given out the past month. This is Living Lavish Realty Group at 7001 West IH10, not sales tax generating. Thea's Taco Hut, 4519 Fredericksburg Road. That's going to be your former Wendy's. They're now open. It is sales tax generating. Candlelight Gift Shop at 4522 Fredericksburg Road. This is in the Little Shops at Wonderland. It is sales tax generating. And Texas Elite Security Agency, also at 7001 West IH10. For commercial properties, you'll see that I've also added on county appraised values and list and rental price based on what realtors were able to give to me if it was listed or not. Just to go over, most of these properties are going to stay the same. To highlight a few, 205 North Crossroads Boulevard. This is a former Crossroads car wash. We're in discussions with the owner for a demo permit, so that should be coming down pretty soon. 110 North Crossroads Boulevard. This is former Charcoal Grill. They're securing a demo permit, and they should be starting here in the next month or so by April 4th. 4219 Fredericksburg Road. This is the former Norma's. They're looking at potentially lowering their price or their asking price for the sale. They're saying that they are getting interest about 2 to 3 different buyers every single week. And then we'll be probably doing some inspections on that building relatively soon. 6901 West IH10. This is the vacant properties on the other side of I-10. There's 2 values listed because it's separated into 2 different parcels. So altogether, that value is at $765,800, but 2 different parcels, 2 different appraised values there. And then finally, 4205 Fredericksburg Road. This is the former Burritozilla Iguanas. They're finalizing a sale of the property by the end of this month. New owner has expressed that there probably is going to be a new QSR that comes in relatively soon here. So we're looking for that to be occupied in the next month or so. No changes to residential vacant properties that are for sale or for lease. Capital improvement projects, Crestview Phase 3. Construction began on February 16th. At the time of writing this report, it was in the very early stages, but now they're about halfway through construction project. They're anticipating finishing in April and not in May now, so we're ahead of schedule here. Hillcrest Road reconstruction, still in design phase. We're going to be in design phase until probably another 6 months or so here until we start bidding, but road plans are at a 90%. SAWS plans are at a 60%. We're currently getting CPS and AT&T, other utilities, all on board with the plans here and finalizing everything with the right-of-way acquisition. Miscellaneous projects here, Methodist bronchoscopy procedure, room expansion, renovation. Those plans have been submitted and approved for some time now. We're just waiting on the project start date. They have not been approved for their funding to select a contractor, but once that goes through, it'll be assigned and the permit will be issued for construction. Dave & Buster's, there's a change to this. They did request their final inspection this week. I have not received the inspection slip yet, but it should be a completed project pretty soon here. The EPA Brownfields Assessment Grant, site inventory in the final stages. It's been like this for a few months now, but we have been provided a preliminary list. From this list, it's a lot of dilapidated properties and buildings that are here ready for redevelopment, and quite a few of those properties that are listed in the preliminary list that was provided to us is part of that WODA footprint. And then the QAPP is currently in review, will be submitted to the EPA relatively soon. And then lastly, the residential rental property inspection program. Inspections are being scheduled and those will be conducted towards the end of this month going into April. Any questions?
Roger, may I be recognized?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Nick, over at the business park, we're now at 80% capacity. And I don't know if you guys have gone through there, but you might want to just circle through there and make sure that everybody is either applied for or has, a certificate of occupancy. I just have a strong feeling that there's a lot of guys running without that.
It's funny you say that because whenever we went to the red ribbon cutting a few weeks ago, we did notice quite a few businesses. So we did speak to management, and I think we've had about 10 to 15 applications in the past month. So next month's EDC meeting, you'll see quite a few more issued certificates for that property. Yep. Any other questions?
Just Nick, do we know who the QSR is for the former iguanas, or
Not yet.
you're not sure?
No, they have not disclosed yet. Yep.
Any other questions from the committee? Okay. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, moving on to the consent agenda items. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held on February 12th, 2025. Oh, 26, yeah. Please go ahead and review that. And if you, I can also, once you review it, entertain any motions.
Chairman, may I be recognized?
Absolutely.
I did not get a packet. I don't know if you guys have an extra one there. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. Brown, for the record, you did send those packets, agenda packets to everyone in the email, correct? So Mr. Hernandez should have his packet in his emails. Okay, good. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I see one tiny revision under announcements. My daughter is Julia, not Julienne, but that's okay. But we can. Any other things of note? The finance is directly behind it as well. I'll entertain a motion at any point.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 All those
Aye.
opposed? In the opinion of the chair?
Aye.
In the opinion of the chair, it passes unanimously. Okay. Discussion and possible action. Update annexation project.
Chair, the
Yes.
motion was only for the minutes, and you also need to do the
Oh,
finance.
I'm sorry, I meant minutes and finance report, but can we get a motion for the finance report?
If I can be recognized, I had a question on that.
Oh, sure.
The 38,871 legal services to Vulcan R. Anybody know what that's regarding?
That is part of our legal team for the Wonderland of the Americas
Okay,
Mall.
okay.
Roger, maybe I recognized. So I remember when we passed that allotment, at that time, we didn't have, I guess you could say, the need for the services. So are you able to elaborate a little bit on what we spent that for?
There's actually a couple things here. It's actually a closed matter. It's probably,
Okay.
I'd be happy to discuss it in executive.
Okay,
I think it'd be best if we did that
thank you.
to not violate any confidentiality. Any other questions? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the finance report.
Is there a second?
I will second.
All those in favor of approving the minutes of finance report, I'm sorry, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? In the opinion of the chair, it passes unanimously. Section 5, discussion and possible action. Discussion and update annexation project presented to council, approved to move forward. Maria Hernandez, City Administrator. Maria, can you elaborate?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. The council allowed me to pursue the annexation of the portion of Jack in the Box this in the city of San Antonio. We contacted the city of San Antonio. We're going to be meeting with them at the end of the month to see how we're going to proceed with that. Hopefully they will allow us to annex at least that portion, because they had said that we need to give them something in return for that, for the piece that we wanted. We wanted all the way from Freysburg all the way to close to Dave and Buster's. But if we can just get at least that portion of Jack in the Box, that will be very beneficial for the city. So that's what we're going to be working in the next few weeks.
Do you know, and I think we discussed this, but is that something that, and I don't, we're not, is that something, is that done between the attorneys, or is it done?
It's
Like-
presented first to the staff, the COSA staff, and then if, the attorneys or the mayor and council decides no, then we can go to the attorneys and, talk to them.
They're the ones that make it final,
Mhm.
right? Okay. Very good. And then that sliver of land on the other side of the highway?
That, I would like to wait a little bit. That way they don't think we're trying to get a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we can approach the Jack in the Box, and then we can we can meet with a councilwoman from this area to talk to her and ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I went and looked at the title documents. And what happened was when those power lines came through, they created a setback. And Mayor, I don't know if anybody else knows this or not, but I think at some point that was the city of San Antonio. I don't know if I think it was dated back to actually it had to have been, because the city was formed in 1947, correct?
Yes,
And okay, that deed was in 1945.
that was in San Antonio.
So it was 2 years before Balcones Heights existed. And so that's how that got in, I think, because it was back then, CPS used to be called Public Utilities, City Public Utilities Board. And that's who conveyed that interest over to the city. And so that's why it's City of San Antonio still. But I don't know what happens, because you annexed that whole area. So that whole area should have come with you as well. But anyway,
So
and,
we'll
and,
be-
and it's not bad land either. A lot of it is in a floodplain, but there's a good chunk that is not in a floodplain.
Mhm.
All right. Any other questions about? Very good. All right. Do you need us to take any action on this, Maria?
No, I just wanted to inform the EDC members.
Perfect. All right. Moving on. Yes. All right. So this is mine, local business introduction meeting, March 18th at 6 p.m. And so with the assistance of Joe Bravo and the city administrator, one of the things that we're exploring as we move towards a more comprehensive economic development strategy is to organize the existing businesses, whether they be in the mall, on the corridor, on the Hillcrest corridor, and what have you, because of the discussions around seeking opportunity zone designation. It will be important to show that we have the support of the community, the business community in particular, that they are not only aware that we're applying for this designation, but that they also support it. And so this is an event targeted towards basically all businesses within Balcones Heights. If we do get the opportunity zone designation, it goes by census tract, and the entire census tract that we're in is basically the city of Balcones Heights. So everyone would be included in the opportunity zone. And so this would be an opportunity to do that. And plus, Joe has done a lot of work along economic development as well, collaborating with the county and those types of things. And ultimately, the hope would be that we create some kind of a sustainable entity like a chamber of commerce or something like that. But especially for the members of the board, because you all have businesses and you're very involved, if you could help us to disseminate this information so that we can get a good number of folks involved and to learn a little bit about the economic development opportunities that we can all share in the event that we receive the opportunity zone designation. So again, I don't think that there's any action necessary here. I just wanted to make sure it was a part of the record and that folks assist us in disseminating the information.
Would this be in the email packet that we received? Is it the flyer?
The
Okay.
flyer?
All right. Yeah, I just want to be able to email it to some folks.
Good. All right. So Sid, I think you're 100% in executive session. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So it is, do we have any, that was the last item, no? Okay. It is now 3:26 p.m. We are now going to move into executive session and pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.072, deliberation regarding real property of Texas Government Code, JLL engagement to market the EDC partnership interest in Crossroads Mall. And discussion to Texas Government Code 551071, consultation with attorney to receive legal advice and discuss the engagement of legal counsel for the corporation, including the potential appointment of George Hyde to serve as legal counsel for Balcones Heights EDC. Those are the two items. Everyone else needs to please leave the room. It is now 4:32 p.m. and the Balcones Heights Economic Development Corporation is now back in session. Are there any motions or possible action on items discussed in executive session?
If I can be recognized,
Yes, you are recognized.
I would like to motion to approve JLL as the agent to, as proposed, pending updates on commission structure and a full proposal.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? In the opinion of the chair, the motion passes unanimously. Any other motions?
We need a motion to, I'll motion to approve George Hyde for legal counsel.
Very good. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? In the opinion of the chair, it passes unanimously. No executive director update. Future agenda items suggestions. Does anyone have future agenda item suggestions? Announcements from board members and staff. Anything coming up? Just the March 18th thing, guys. I have Joe printed up some flyers. They're in color. They're very attractive. So, if I'll share these if you.
How's that, Mr. Chairman, if I may?
Yes, absolutely.
How's that being socialized to the public?
Yeah.
you know?
So I've seen a couple things, I think on Facebook. And Victoria was going to email all the,
She did. I sent it to you.
okay, perfect. All the tenants at the mall. And I believe you guys even did some outreach as well, no?
Morning, we're going down Hillcrest in Fredericksburg.
Perfect. Go ahead.
It was also sent via email to everybody that we have emails for whoever applies for a license. We have their email, so everything was sent via email.
Brilliant.
Mhm.
Good. All right. ¿Qué más? Any other announcements from board or staff?
I can do a quick update on our Balcones Heights Fiesta. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the city of Balcones Heights will be hosting their very first Balcones Heights Fiesta at the Wonderland of the Americas Mall. It'll be the parking lot between Target and Burlington. It's a great location, right? We're right across the street from the Park and Ride. So the point here is to try to attract people. Of course, we're generating interest right prior to the day of the event, but it's also to capture people on their way downtown or coming back from downtown that use the Park and Ride. So far, as of some minutes ago, we have had, and we've only been advertising publicly for around 9 days now. We have 307 RSVPs, right? We're using that to keep track of just so we can have an idea. We don't want to be there and just don't know who's going to show up, right? So we've been advertising on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, and doing the same outreach that I always do. So it's there's a lot of moving parts to this fiesta, right? It's the first time that the city organizes an event to this scale solely done by the city. So I do also want to commend the whole city staff, everybody. I'm not doing this alone. It's with everybody else. So that's where we're at right now. Also, I would like to invite business owners to participate as vendors, alcohol, food, merchandise, sponsorships are also welcome. I have been reaching out to a lot of our vendors that the city deals with, and so far we have $8,000 in sponsorships. So yeah, we've been working hard trying to make this a success. So
Yeah, I ran into Juan Valdez from Methodist, and he said they were going to sponsor. I don't know if you've got them on that.
not yet, they have not
Well, they're-
confirmed with an
hit him
amount,
up,
but
'cause he said he was.
all right, good news.
Any other announcements or? All right. Hearing no other announcements, I'll also entertain a motion to adjourn. You guys don't want to leave?
I'll second that motion.
Well, yeah, I didn't hear first.
Um,
You're making the motion.
making
Is
a
there
motion.
second?
I'll second a motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? In the opinion of the chair, it passes unanimously. We are adjourned. It is now 4:37 PM.